Alright, this is Ohio River in Cincinnati. I'm in Ohio right now. On the other side, it's Kentucky. Okay, so this is Newport. You're looking at Kentucky on the other side. This is supposedly the oldest baseball team in the country. The game is going on. I think I actually asked somebody to playing against Pirates right now. This bridge ahead of us, of course I forgot the name. It's got like some long German name, but that is considered like the predecessor of Brooklyn Bridge. They built that bridge, and then sometime later on they built another bridge. I think it's the Brooklyn Bridge has got to be bigger. General Lafayette was received here at River Landing and escorted to the Cincinnati Hotel. It's 8:25. I think the sunset is probably in 15-20 minutes. Now it's a little louder at least. The game is going on. I have no idea who's winning, who's losing. I don't even know how to read the scores, to be honest with you. I think it's 0-0, I think. No. I think it's 2-1 for somebody. Can't tell who. Montgomery Inn. So that place looks like it's been at least since 1970s, I'm thinking. I'm in Kentucky right now, in a little town called Covington, which is located just across the river, that's Ohio River, from Cincinnati, Ohio. So, Kentucky and Ohio on the other side. This was considered one of the top places that I wanted to go. It's called Davos Park in Covington, Kentucky. It kind of reminds me of I think it's called Washington Peak in Pittsburgh, where you are across the river, I think, too, and looking at the downtown Pittsburgh. But this time it's Cincinnati. This city is about something like 300,000 people live here, but all together in the whole metropolitan area, it's over 2 million people living there. There's a place I wanted to come here. I'm in Cincinnati. I'm outside this place called Ford's Garage restaurant. Check this out. Look at all this decor. I'm coming here to get a burger. This is a gas station that there used to be like gas stations like this. Hey, I just want to order takeout. I will start to look in the bathroom. This actually is. I'm in this Covington, Kentucky. Again, that's across the Ohio River from state of Ohio. It's this charming little town. Used to be lots of Germans living around Cincinnati, and there's lots of German influence. Look at that beautiful building here next to it. I don't know what's going on in that building, but apparently this church is called Mother of God Church. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, actually it tells you on the right above the front, it tells you Mutter, it's mother, Kirche is church. Mother of God Church was built in 1871. Let's see if we can get inside. Absolutely love this Covington. Please come to the office or go to side door at the top of the ramp. Ring the bell. House of God. But I guess it's only open Monday through Friday until 4:30 p.m. I guess God goes out for the weekend. That's a big difference between Europe, especially Christian countries, especially like even Poland, where church, I feel like it's open most of the day, starting at 6 a.m. There's always some churches actually open. Well, not in the United States. I hate to say it. Okay, so there's a church, old German church, but next to it is a building that makes me think of not Germany, makes me think of building I would have seen in Auschwitz. In fact, kind of looked like a crematorium. I'm sure I'm wrong, but still. I just spent probably 15 minutes talking to older lady who lives in Cincinnati and is thinking about moving here. Super nice lady who grew up in New Orleans French Quarter. She says she likes this town because it kind of reminds her of French Quarter, New Orleans. Yeah, it kind of does. It's really kind of pretty. I just love this architecture. I feel like it's way nicer than Cincinnati. Now, I haven't walked that much in Cincinnati, and Cincinnati I think was a little more sketchy. This feels safer. If it wasn't for the humidity, I would say it's a really cool town. Okay, it says there's a historic Pike Street. Let's check it out. All I'm seeing is like ethnic restaurants. I see modern Mexican, I've seen Indian, I've seen Korean, I've seen Chinese. Actually, anything but German restaurant. We want to get to Cathedral Square. I have no idea what's there. Don't you wonder what we're gonna find on the Cathedral Square? So all those buildings, most of those buildings are 175 years old. They're still standing. They look good. It makes you wonder how many years do buildings in California gonna last? Made with cheap shit, wood that falls apart after a couple of years. Can't believe there's a Dollar Tree right here. What a shame. Okay, made it finally. This is considered Cathedral Square, and there's really nothing in it but other than a parking lot and a big church where it's actually a cathedral. If I read my Romans correctly, it's built in 1910. Diocese of Covington. Shocking. Cathedral was closed. I believe it's around 6 p.m. right now, but again, it's Friday. Beautiful architecture. Old buildings everywhere. As opposed to over the Rhine area in Cincinnati, quite different. Cleaner, nicer, feels safer. Something smells stinky here. I definitely like this town. It's over the Rhine neighborhood in Cincinnati. It was really kind of cool. Lots of old buildings, but it was kind of sketchy. It's like a different world here. There's Mother of God Church again. So close, looks like appears to be 6:40 p.m. Those buildings here, it might be some of the prettiest ones in this whole town here. I mean, seriously, but it does look quite different from like what you see in New England. I don't know if this is just a more of a German influence. Finally, after walking for some time, talking to locals, I found an area called Mainstrasse or Main Street. That's supposed to be like full of restaurants, bars. Look at those pretty buildings. Oh my god, this is fucking beautiful. I thought I was seeing pretty streets, but this one is wow. My god, it's so humid. Now, that block, it has got to be one of the prettiest ones. I hate to say it, but I found another one of my favorite little towns. Now, I'd rather be here in this winter when it's not so humid, but it is absolutely gorgeous here. All those big beautiful buildings. I don't know what's the worst one on one of those. I think I'd take every single one of them.